Hello and welcome to the channel. The much anticipated election for presidency has come and gone. APC's Bola Ahmed Tinubu has emerged victorious, becoming Nigeria's president-elect. The election was marred with so much irregularities, but Tinubu is now a president in waiting only, and has extended a olive branch to his main competitors for the position, Atiku Abubakar of the PDP and Peter Obi of the LP. Both parties have rejected the results though, but none of the two has of yet given an official personal commentary on the outcome of the election, which saw them both lose to Tinubu. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you. Tinubu woos Atiku, Obi as parties reject results. The president-elect Bola Tinubu has extended an olive branch to his opponents, Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and his Labour Party counterpart, Peter Obi, after the contentious presidential election in which he was declared the winner on Wednesday. Tinubu said political competition must now give way to conciliation and inclusive governance. The Independent National Electoral Commission declared the former senator the winner of the election after he polled 8,794,726 votes. The INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, announced Tinubu as the winner at the International Collation Center in Abuja during the early hours of Wednesday. But the PDP, LP, and the New Nigeria People's Party agents walked out of the hall and refused to sign the election results sheet of the presidential election. They rejected the declaration of Tinubu as president-elect after accusing the INEC of compromise, insisting that the election should be cancelled and a fresh poll conducted. The commission later presented the certificates of return to Tinubu and the vice president-elect Kashim Shettima around 4 p.m. Tinubu, together with Shettima, is expected to be sworn in as the President and Vice President of Nigeria on May 29, 2023. In his acceptance speech, Tinubu expressed gratitude to Nigerians and assured them that he would be the chief servant and serve Nigeria with all he has got. "I will serve you, be your servant and not your leader. I will work with you and make Nigeria a great country," Tinubu said at the APC Presidential Campaign Council headquarters in Abuja shortly after he was declared the winner of the presidential poll. At the event where the Vice President-elect APC National Chairman Abdullahi Adamu and APC governors, among others, he lauded his fellow candidates for the contest and requested them to work with him for the good of the country, noting that they might have been his opponents in the election, but they were never his enemies. Tinubu stated, "Finally, I thank the Nigerian people for their abiding belief in our democracy. I shall be a fair leader to all Nigerians. I will be in tune with your aspirations. Charge up your energies and harness your talents to deliver a nation that we can be proud of." To my fellow candidates, former Vice President Atiku, former Governor Kwankwaso, former Governor Obi, and all others, I extend the hand of friendship. This was a competitive, high-spirited campaign. You have my utmost respect. Let's collaborate and work together. I promise to work with you. Political competition must now give way to political conciliation and inclusive governance. Speaking further, Tinubu observed that some of the candidates might find it hard to accept the election results. Conceding that it is their right to seek legal recourse, the president-elect stated, "What is neither right nor defensible is for anybody to resort to violence. Any challenge to the electoral outcome should be made in a court of law and not in the streets. I also ask my supporters to let peace reign and tensions fade. We ran a principled, peaceful and progressive campaign. The aftermath of our campaign must be as benign. Yes, there are divisions amongst us that should not exist. Many people are uncertain, angry and hurt. I reach out to every one of you. Let the better aspects of our humanity step forward at this fateful moment. Let us begin to heal and bring calm to our nation." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, the president-elect visited Buhari in Daura, Katsina State, where he again urged the main opposition parties to stomach their defeat at the February 25th presidential election. He said, as Democrats, the party must set their grievances aside and focus on building the nation. No matter how provocative a defeat is, we still have to tolerate it because we are Democrats and we are trying to build a nation, Mr. Tinubu said when he visited the president. Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired at his private residence in Daura, Katsina State, late Wednesday. However, Tinubu, who was in Daura to present a certificate of return to his soon-to-be predecessor, urged the parties to focus on building the nation. I came to present the certificate of return to him, Buhari, as the party leader, and commend his efforts in supporting democracy in Africa. This is the largest democracy in Africa, and he couldn't have done any better. We are lucky there is no incident, there is no accident, and no matter how provocative a defeat is, we still have to tolerate it because we are Democrats and we are trying to build a nation, he said. He described Buhari as a loyal party leader who is willing and committed to transferring power peacefully. But smarting from the loss, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Dati Baba Ahmed, vowed that the LP would contest the outcome of the polls that produced the president-elect. He made the pledge at a press conference held at the party's national headquarters in Abuja on Wednesday. Baba Ahmed stated that LP was determined to fight the injustice that dashed the hope of distraught Nigerians through all legal and peaceful means. This is as the LP Presidential Campaign Council claimed that the manner the Electoral Commission hurriedly announced the results and gave out certificates of return to both Tinubu and Shettima, reeks of collusion. Addressing journalists, he decried that the election did not meet the minimum standard as prescribed by INEC guidelines and the Electoral Act 2022. He said, "It is our position that the purported result did not meet the minimum criteria of a transparent, free and fair election. In addition to the most condemnable attacks, violence, voter intimidation and suppression, the election was conducted in clear violation of agreed and promised INEC rules and guidelines, the Electoral Act 2002 as amended, and indeed the Nigerian Constitution." Also, the PDP Presidential Campaign Council vowed to walk the whole distance to retrieve what it called the stolen mandate of its candidate, Atiku. A spokesman for the PDP-PCC, Senator Dino Melaye, while appealing to Atiku supporters to remain calm, said, "This is a clarion call on all Atiku supporters all over the world not to be perturbed. Weeping may tarry till night, but joy cometh in the morning. This grave injustice shall not stand. The battle to retrieve our stolen mandate is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. We shall overcome." That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.